There is a kind of laughter that surprises people. It comes out loud and sudden. It shakes the body. And then right behind it there might be silence or sadness or even tears. This kind of laughter feels confusing at first. It does not fit the simple idea that laughter means happiness and nothing else. Many people feel this kind of laugh and then quickly judge it. They ask, why am I laughing now? Is this wrong? Is this too much? But this laughter is not a mistake. It is a signal. Context matters because many of us grew up in spaces where emotions lived close together. Fear did not wait politely for joy to leave the room. Anger and love could sit at the same table. Laughter could break out in the middle of stress. Life did not arrive in clean chapters. It arrived in waves. Yet the stories we are often told separate emotions into neat boxes. Laughter is light. Fear is dark. Joy is good. Pain is bad. But real experience does not work like that. The surface insight is that laughter can carry more than one feeling at the same time. A hard laugh can hold relief and grief together. It can hold recognition and shock. It can be a release valve when the pressure becomes too much to hold quietly. When something is extreme, the body looks for a way out. Sometimes that way out is laughter. This does not mean the situation is funny in a simple sense. It means the body is trying to survive the moment. Think about times you laughed at the worst possible moment. At a funeral memory. During a tense argument. In the middle of fear. Often the laughter comes with a feeling of this is too much. I cannot take this in straight. The laugh bends the moment just enough to make it bearable. The hidden assumption that causes discomfort is that laughter must be pure. That it must mean joy without pain. But laughter has many jobs. It can connect people. It can deflate power. It can expose the ridiculous. It can protect the self. In some homes, laughter is taught as a skill. A way to look at something terrible and say, you will not own me. You will not turn me into only fear. When something is absurd, laughter cuts it down to size. It says, this does not deserve my panic. It deserves my cackle. Absurdity invites laughter because it breaks logic. It shows how little control we really have. And laughing at it is a way of refusing to be ruled by it. This kind of laughter is not denial. It is clarity. It sees the truth and still chooses breath. Insight 3 is about pattern and culture. In many communities, laughter is woven into survival. It is practiced, shared, passed down. Jokes appear in the middle of hardship. Not because the hardship is small, but because the people are refusing to be crushed by it. Laughter sits next to fear because both are responses to threat. One tightens. The other loosens. Together they create balance. When people laugh together at something painful, they are not ignoring it. They are saying, we see this together. We will not face it alone. This shared laughter builds trust. It creates a pause where everyone can breathe. Reframing this idea allows us to stop judging our reactions. Instead of asking, why am I laughing, you can ask, what is this laughter doing for me? Is it releasing tension? Is it naming something unspeakable? Is it turning fear into something smaller? When you see laughter this way, it becomes less mysterious. It becomes communication. Sometimes it says, this is ridiculous. Sometimes it says, I am overwhelmed. Sometimes it says, I survived this before and I will survive again. Application to daily life shows up when we allow ourselves to be honest about our reactions. When you laugh hard and then feel a lump in your throat, you do not have to shut either one down. You can let them coexist. When a friend laughs at something dark, instead of correcting them, you can listen. You can ask what that laugh means. Often it is an invitation to go deeper. Even in workplaces, complicated laughter appears. Someone makes a joke in a stressful meeting. People laugh too loudly. That laugh is saying, we all feel this pressure. It is not unprofessional. It is human. The deeper layer is about permission. Many people learned early that certain emotions were allowed and others were not. Laughter was safe. Crying was not. Or the opposite. Complicated laughter often comes from places where emotions had to move quickly, where there was no time to process slowly. The laugh carried what could not be said. Over time, this becomes instinct. And instinct deserves respect. It kept people alive. It kept families connected. It kept hope moving even when circumstances were harsh. When we only allow clean emotions, we flatten experience. We lose nuance. We miss the wisdom in mixed reactions. Complicated laughter teaches us that joy is not fragile. It can exist in difficult places. It does not erase pain, but it can stand beside it. This makes laughter strong, not shallow. It also reminds us that fear does not deserve total seriousness. Some things grow when we stare at them in silence. Laughter shrinks them. It says, "You do not get to define me." In a world that often asks for polished responses, complicated laughter is a form of truth. It reveals the full picture. It shows that a person is present enough to feel everything at once. And that presence is powerful. So the quiet question that remains is, when you hear yourself or someone else laugh hard at a moment that holds fear or pain, can you pause long enough to ask what that laughter is protecting and what it is trying to keep alive?